Imagine owning a truck that was an SUV a few minutes earlier. It's kind of like a Lego truck with IKEA instructions.
No other car company does this.
It costs around 25 grand and charges at Tesla Superchargers.
The idea was simple. People were having trouble affording their cars. The fact that this is an EV is like the least exciting thing about it.
This has been our most requested video, so we're finally at SLATE's design studio in Southern California with my friend Shelby Church.
Someone could buy this and be like, oh, I need it as a truck today. Let me just...
Yes.
Wow. Like on a normal car, you wouldn't see any bolt.
We've designed that all for ease of replacement.
This truck comes as bare bones as you see. No paint, no massive touchscreen, crank windows, a completely blank slate, but that's the whole point of this. And it's likely the most modular vehicle ever assembled. Well, assembled by you mostly. This is how every blank slate arrives, and you can customize almost every aspect of it.
So then what is the process like of changing it? Like, do you have to take it in?
Do you have a driveway?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can do this in your driveway. Go back over the pickup truck, I can show you. It is as easy as finding your access points that are here. Your rear seat will go in here, full 3-person bench in the back. That rear window comes off and you're good to go. You can see directionally here also where the seat will be mounted when you put your rear seat in. This is all, it's very easy to do. These are all open storage. Like there's no radio in the truck. If you want to put a radio in or speakers, those are great places to do it. But if you're a work truck and you just want to like throw like a pad and paper back there, you can do that as well. But the phone holder is going to come in standard with the blank slate. That is for you to take the tech that you have and grow with. You're not then left with a screen that is kind of left behind with the time. If you're someone who wants a big screen, you buy the tablet for a few $100s, you put it in. This is our app on the tablet, but you can also run all of your apps. Our app shows things like charging stations are, distance to empty, stuff like that. You don't need it to run the vehicle.
And you can use any tablet.
Oh yeah.
So this truck is made with less than 600 parts. And if you compare that to most modern trucks today, they have over 5,000 parts. And this basically means that it's easier to produce, that repairs are going to be cheaper, and pretty much less that can go wrong with it.
This is our key. And when you think about it, the key is sometimes the most overlooked piece of the vehicle, but the one you have on the table the most and the one that tells everybody what you're driving. So we said, what if this piece of the key you could take off and you could even make the key an accessory? And you can you can add your favorite color, accessory, collaboration, multi-tool, leather strap on the end. If you want power windows, you can install them. If you know that it's basically just you in the truck, you can install just power window on your side. That's also the power of choice. If you want both, you can install them on both sides. And they're all accessories, so you install them after point of purchase. Every blank slate is produced exactly the same way in our factory. No other car company does this. So when we talk about accessory, it's anything you do post-delivery. So once it's in your driveway, it's something that from that point you can take and change.
What's the bed size?
The bed size is about 35 cubic feet, but it's a 5-foot bed. So yeah, you can put things like plywood, and you can go ahead and sit on the tailgate if you want to. Like it is, your feet are gonna touch the ground. So this was our 5'2" CEO said, my feet need to touch the ground. And it's just as good for her as it is for our tallest employee who's almost 7 feet tall.
SLATE was so popular that within 2 weeks of its unveil in April, more than 100,000 people locked in a reservation. Also, I hear rumors, and I don't know how true it is, that you guys are also backed by Amazon and you guys have all the funding that's needed to really bring this to production. And are you still saying end of 2026?
Our Series A, we receive funding from Bezos Expeditions, so it's that Bezos, but not from Amazon directly. And that was our Series A. We've closed Series A and Series B, and we're currently in a Series C round. And yeah, we're moving ahead to production. For us, accessory is everything as large as a vehicle wrap, which we will sell in a wrap kit, so it's something you can do yourself. You don't have to bring it to an installer. That's the largest size. And then as you come a little bit closer, you can even see our wheel becomes an accessory. So this is a different wheel, but at the same time, these are, we've got different covers and different iterations for accessories. So you can say for a small amount of money, you can change the way your wheel looks and affects the entire personality of the vehicle.
It looks pretty basic right now. This is exactly how all of them are gonna come. But right here we have your headlight. There's no fog light, but you could potentially add one down here. Your turn signals are built into these LED lights. But what's cool about this is this area right here can come off, and there's customizable little panels that actually go on top of here that you can have different designs. You can 3D print them yourselves. And what's really unique about SLATE is that not only is it modular, but they've actually open sourced their design so that you can design whatever you want with it. So this piece right here that says SLATE, you can put your own brand here. You can wrap it, you can take off the pieces.
You see a lot of exposed screws, even on these panels here. This is all by design. It's meant so that they're easy to take off, replace. You want to buy one from SLATE, that's your choice. If you want to print your own, you can actually 3D print your own pieces here. So you can say, I want my own design on this light cover. Same thing with the grill. And even the lights are designed to be taken out.
There's exposed screws throughout the vehicle. So if you come over here to the side, you'll see that this panel right here, if you were in an accident, you could buy just this panel, put a new piece of on here. But the material itself is actually extremely dent resistant. Hopefully you never have to worry about that. But in terms of repairs, it's made to be a DIY, which is so different than how a typical manufacturer does things. So do you have pricing on these accessories yet? I am so excited about the future right now. There's all these new humanoid robots coming out, but I wanted to get something that I can test out right now. So I ordered my own electric exoskeleton. This is the Hypershell X Pro, and they claim that it will give you 40% more leg strength with 30% less physical exertion. So I'm gonna put it to a little test. Go, go, gadget, legs. You're still doing the work, but you're really just getting some help with the effort. How's that feel?
Feels good.
Don't get too excited. There's also 4 power modes between Eco and Hyper, so you can double click to increase or triple click to decrease. How's it feel?
It's the weirdest thing ever. It's picking up my leg and bringing it up to the next step.
Now go up and down the stairs in Hyper mode, and I'm gonna time you. Turn to Hyper and start your timer.
Ready? Go. Oh my God.
All right, and while you're up there, can you please get the Christmas decorations?
Oh my God. So I just jog down.
Yes.
This is the most incredibly different sensation I've ever felt. It's bionic, it's what it is. You just feel like you think about walking and you take your step and the rest of it just happens.
Okay, there's a bin down there with Halloween. You wanna bring it up?
Are you setting me up here? So I like how this whole PJ, let's test out the Hypershell, became PJ, let's clean out the attic.
You can actually ride your bike with this on. Kind of turns any bike into an e-bike. The app is also extremely useful, so check this out. You can see the different modes right here, and there's even a fitness mode. So if you think this is a lazy device that you can use to just help you out, you're actually wrong, because in fitness mode, you can adjust the resistance. I can turn this all the way up while I'm taking my dog for a walk and then really get a workout in. Also, if you're an Eco or Hyper, it has adaptive motion recognition, so it can automatically adapt to whatever your activity you're doing. To get yours, I'll link everything you need to know down in the description below. And remember, when you use our links, you're also helping to support this channel. All right, let's get back to the video. So do you have pricing on these accessories yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. And then, in terms of like your guys' business plan of how you plan to be profitable, I know you plan on making money off of the accessories as well, but at the same time, you've open sourced everything so that, again, you can 3D print yourself. What is the decision making behind making it open source?
Making it open source is something that the industry at large would be challenged to do. So we said people are looking for this. They want to be able to personalize their trucks at a price they can afford. So if it fits and we can show you how to do it, our brand has DIY in our DNA, so we want people who are aligned with that to have the choice and really be able to do what they want.
But again, you are in the door, mid-20s, you build over time. They're telling me that all these different customizations and mods that are going to be available are going to be at a very low price, but no price is exact yet. Every truck that you buy will come in this gray color, this, slate color, let's call it. But they have their wrap kits available that are going to be around $500. They did give me that price, and that's for your full wrap kit. That's a DIY, you do it yourself, and it should be a pretty easy wrap to be able to do. Now, most cars, it's really difficult to do a wrap. I've tried to do it myself. It's something where you need a professional, but with this, they're designing it for DIY in mind. So make sure you're subscribed, because I have planned in the works to be able to do some of these DIYs on the SLATE and show you guys how to do it. Very basic. It is only 2-door, 2-seater, crank windows. The panels inside actually can be removed. You can customize it how you want. It's designed also so that you can put your phone inside it and use their app as your UI. You can bring your tablet. You don't have to fight anymore between iOS versus Android. You use whatever tablet you want with their app, and that can become your UI. If you don't like the crank windows, there is a DIY for that where you can upgrade to power windows. If you can't afford both sides, maybe you just start with the passenger side and go from there. You can charge it at home. You can charge it on the network. It has NACS. In terms of battery, it has a 52 kilowatt hour battery, and then there's 2 different options in terms of range. The standard range, which gives you 150 miles, which is not a ton, but there's also a longer range model that would give you 240 miles of range. Chargers right back here on the driver's side. Love this. It's actually on the side that makes it easy to be able to use a Tesla charger. That's really important. A lot of people that get into EVs don't realize that the charger placement is actually kind of a big deal if you do plan to use Tesla's network. It's just designed this way. Now Tesla has the newer chargers that are coming out where the cables are a little bit longer, but when it's here, it means you don't have to take up 2 spots. It just makes it easier overall. Again, there's other chargers coming out now. NACS is going to be the standard here in the US, but the world's still kind of adapting, so a lot of times you would have to use an adapter. Bed size is about 4.5 feet, same size as a Rivian R1T. And you want to be able to throw those bikes in here, you leave it as a truck. The next day, you're like, actually, I want to make this a 5-seater. You can turn it into an SUV. Just plop the cover on, do it in your own driveway.
We just signed an agreement with RepairPal. So RepairPal is a network of service stations that are independent all across the United States. Currently, RepairPal has over 4,000 repair shops, and SLATE customers will be able to take their trucks to RepairPal in their neighborhoods. So we're solving for service ahead of start of sales.
Whose idea was it? Like, how do you, because it hasn't really been done before. I've never seen anything like this.
The idea was simple. People were having trouble affording their cars. The average price of a new car had crept over $50,000. The average price of a used car was over $30,000. And people were underwater in car payments, and the balanced financial approach said you should be spending about $400 a month if you make $100,000. For many people, that wasn't penciling. So we said, make it a pickup truck that can convert it to an SUV, make it affordable, make it in the US. And you're right, most car companies were not able to do that because that's not the way they were thinking. We didn't know how the world was going to receive us. And in fact, within 2 weeks, over 100,000 reservations had been made. So we were clear that America wants this truck. And then as we start to scale, our factory in Indiana, which is capable of 150,000 a year, we should be in good shape for that.
So is this like, okay, the company is called SLATE. Is there a specific name for this truck?
At SLATE, our approach is call it like you see it. So if it's a truck, we call it the truck. If it's an SUV, it's our SUV.
Okay. Will you make a sedan next?
Right now we're focused on the product. We're getting this one to market. Yeah.
So sedan, we want an RC, we want some toys.
Give me your wish list.
I think I have a lot, but I like it. I like that you start small, you build up over time, and it just gives you so many different options.
Yeah, what's great is when you buy the pickup, you're actually buying potentially 3 vehicles. Pickup, SUV, and our open air configuration, which I haven't shown you yet, but it's imagine you've got everything but the roof panels, so you can drive it kind of like safari mode.
You guys probably know Shelby Church. She has her own YouTube channel. We've been friends for a while. We kind of started out with Tesla content. We've done a couple different EVs together, but I wanted to bring you in today and get your thoughts on this because it's such a radical new design. I've never seen anything like this before.
Me either. It's something totally different. When I'm looking for a car, I will say I love autonomous driving features. So that's the one thing I wish it had. But not everyone wants that, and it's good to have options because if you're adding autonomous driving features, it's going to be a lot more expensive. So it's a good option because the price point is lower than most trucks. You know, a Cybertruck, that's what, like $80,000 now? Yeah, so this is something where you can actually afford it. And I do think it's cool that you can make it an SUV and a truck because I live in LA. Every once in a while, couple times a year, you wish you had a truck. It just doesn't make sense to buy a whole truck, right? And so to have a vehicle that you could turn into when you do need it, that's really cool.
And I feel like affordability is a huge problem in the US right now. Everything is so expensive. The cost of housing, health insurance, everyone needs a phone, all of our Wi-Fi, just everything just to live is so expensive.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy to think that like a new vehicle costs around, on average, $50,000 to be able to buy a new vehicle. With this, you're able to get a new vehicle at a relatively affordable price that's actually a price that what a used vehicle would cost.
Right.
And it's electric. So a lot of people just want to get into electric, and maybe they're scared off by all of the tech and the UI and the autonomous features, and they actually would rather not have it. Well, this gives you an option.
I think about my parents, like my dad would be like, what is all this touchscreen stuff? Like, he would actually be into this, I think.
But again, there's still a huge amount of people that are just not ready for autonomous driving. They're not there yet.
And I think anti-AI in general, people, you know, are kind of like turning on it. And so this is sort of rebelling against that too.
Well, they're turning on it before it turns on them.
Yeah, true. And takes their job and everything. So
yeah,
it's kind of for that person.
The person that wants electric still, but maybe they don't want like that whole mindset of like electric techie.
They don't want to support, AI everything maybe. Yeah. So they're not on the road yet. Kind of cool to track and see what's happening with this.
Yeah. In the back, you have the option to make it 5 seats, but then again, you would have to put that seat forward to be able to get in and out. It's not as ideal as having 4 seats. I feel like in the US, everyone just likes more of everything. Bigger is better. But with this, it is 2 doors. That's where they're going with it. Let me know in the comments what you would do. Would you be comfortable buying this from a new startup? They have backing and the deposit is only $50. It's refundable, so you don't have a lot to lose. It works on the Tesla charging network, so you could road trip with this. So many different options, either if you're buying fleet vehicles or if you're buying this for yourself, for your kid. Now, autonomy is not their focus. It's not really about the UI, but that can also be a good thing. Now, we've all heard horror stories of people buying a new EV from a startup and then the software never gets updated, Fisker, and there's things that can go wrong. With this, again, the software is not the focus of it, so you don't have to worry about those type of glitches from a new startup, which I think is really the way to go with something like this. And I just love the creativity behind it. I'm rooting for them. Let me know in the comments down below what questions you have about SLATE and how you would feel about buying a blank slate like this. Do you love this idea of being able to get in the door with an affordable EV and then build up over time? Should more automakers be considering doing something modular like this? Are you willing to put $50 down? It seems like, why not? $50, fully refundable. I mean, most people spend more than that in a month on just their coffee, but here you go. You could have a whole new vehicle in your driveway.